The next section of the Insert tab is Link section that we are going to study the Zoom section in this video. In the Zoom section, we have access to 3 types of Zoom: Summary Zoom, Section Zoom, and the Slide Zoom that we are going to talk about all of them. My good friends, about Summary Zoom, as it is clear from the name, it gives you a summary. It shows a summary of your presentation and it helps you in your presentation. As you know, we present our presentation in a way that we start from the first slide and continue to the end linearly. We present the first slide, after we finish it goes to the next slide, third slide, fourth slide, and etc. to finish the presentation. But the facility that have been added from 2019, that it gives you access not to present in this way, and you can zoom in and zoom out in your presentation. Now let's see what can we do. I select Summary Zoom from Insert tab and Zoom section. This page will be open for me. As you see, by default some slides have been selected by tick. What are these slides? Actually, the first slide of each section were selected by default. That you can change this selection by clicking on this tick. You can zoom out from that slide and you can let it be. Actually, by default, the first slide of each sections are selected and put in the zoom mode. I let it be in this way and then I click on Insert. Now, what happened? It made another slide for me with the summary section name and put the selected section there. And there is a section that I can type my title here. Then I can change the font and do whatever I like here. The thing we should do is that when you select the zoom, a format tab will be created for it in the Summary Zoom. Pay attention that the Return to Zoom option be selected. What does this option do? When you are moving in the zoom and when it is showing the slides of each section, if the Return to Zoom option be active, it will come back to this slide again and you can click on the slides of each section and go to the slides of that section. If you don't click on the Return to Zoom option, again you will have the same presentation from the beginning to end linearly. Now let's see the results. This is my first slide, the first Zoom slide that it added all the first slides of each sections here on a regular basis. And if I click on each section, I will enter to that section and show the slides of that section. Now these are the slides from this section, and when the slides of that section were over, because we activated the Return to Zoom option, it will go back to this slide again, and now it will give me the opportunity to click on the second section, and I enter to the second section and I can show its slide. And when the slides of that section were over, because we activated the Return to Zoom option, it will go back to this slide again and it lets me to select the next section in this way. Then the slides of that section are presented, and when they are over, it zoom out and show me the overview again. In this way, you can present your slide with variety and can be out of linear mode. As you see, when the slides of that section finish, it bounced back to the first mode, and if your presentation file doesn't have any sections in the Zoom and Summary Zoom mode, based on the number of your slides, it puts the slides in different sections by default. I recommend that you put your slide in sections in order to have a better management on your file and presentation, and then use the Summary Zoom.